Trump responds to court order on release of father deported to El Salvador's Notorious prison. Due to administrative error, Donald Trump has responded to the ongoing legal situation involving the deportation of a Maryland father, Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia, who was mistakenly sent to El Salvador's infamous mega jail, the Center for Terrorism Confinement, CECOT, due to an administrative error. Abrego Garcia, who had been granted protected status in the U.S. since 2019, was mistakenly deported despite his legal protection. The case has drawn significant attention due to the scale of the error and the harsh conditions of the CECOT, which houses individuals accused of violent crimes, including gang members and mass murderers. The prison, located in El Salvador, has a capacity for up to 40,000 inmates and is considered one of the largest and most notorious correctional facilities in the Americas. The Trump administration had authorized the mass deportation of individuals linked to criminal gangs, specifically the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua and the MS-13 gang, under the belief that many of the deported individuals posed a security threat to the U.S. In Abrego Garcia's case, however, it was later revealed that he was not involved in any criminal activity but had fled gang violence in El Salvador over a decade ago, ultimately being granted protected status in the U.S. under an immigration judge's order. This error was made despite his legal right to remain in the country. The U.S. Supreme Court intervened on April 10 with a unanimous 9-0 decision, directing the federal government to facilitate Abrego Garcia's return to the U.S. The court's order was clear in stating that his case should be handled as if the deportation had never occurred, acknowledging the grave mistake. However, the Trump administration has faced difficulty in securing his release from custody in El Salvador, and there is no clear timeline for when Abrego Garcia will return. When asked about the ruling, Trump stated that he had delegated the matter to his legal team. "I leave that to my lawyers. They feel that the order said something very different from what you're saying," Trump explained during an interview with Time. The president also noted that he had not personally reached out to El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, to request Abrego Garcia's release, despite the reporter's suggestion that he should. Despite the error, Trump has expressed doubts about the character of Abrego Garcia, referencing tattoos on his knuckles believed to be associated with the MS-13 gang. Trump suggested that while Abrego Garcia's case should be reviewed, he was not an innocent individual, and his past involvement with criminal elements should be considered. Abrego Garcia's legal team, however, maintains that the father of several children had no role in gang activities and was wrongfully detained. His case has sparked a broader debate on deportation practices, legal protections, and the responsibilities of the U.S. government when it comes to handling mistakes that affect individuals' lives. This ongoing legal drama highlights the complexities and risks of mass deportations and the consequences of administrative errors in immigration processes, especially when those errors lead to life-altering consequences for individuals and families.